mantra. Slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me they're tired of the brain on us like real weak. I haven't been getting sleep. Longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed. Begging that generations remember our story.
Good morning, peace, blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Tuesday, good people. I hope all is well. I hope you're staying hydrated. I hope you're getting through the week as smooth as possible. And I'm going to give a shout out to my poets, writers, content creators. Of course, I'm going to give them their flowers. Much love to them. Shout outs to the whole panel. Shout outs to everybody who has been locked in. Appreciate y'all. You see the title? I got a clip for y'all. We kind of talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago. Dr. Cheyenne, Bryant, came under a wave of scrutiny from the general public about her job title, her description. Is she really a doctor? Nobody believes her. She couldn't prove it. She refuses to give anybody evidence of it. She lost deals. People wanted their money back. It's a whole lot. She ends up resurfacing again, which leads me to believe that she's trolling, but we're going to talk about it. Sarah, good morning, good afternoon to the people. What's going on?
Morning. How's it going? Happy Tuesday.
Likewise. I'm good. Kind of exhausted with this whole fake doctor, real doctor degree. Does she not have one? Does she have one thing? I remember the last time we spoke about it. It was just, I had a 6-hour. I don't know why people do it, but I thought we were done afterwards. Apparently, though, she came back this time. She did this weird Netflix thing. I don't know if you know about the trend. It's like basically they take this instrumental Netflix uses when they're doing documentaries, and it puts on it. Oh well, I'm gonna let the clip play for itself and let you get from it what you get from it.
It's okay, it's a little better. I went to see the doctor yesterday, so it's like prognosis.
I'm gonna mute up while I play this.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Now, Cheyenne, sis, we were just forgetting about it. It was just about to go away. You were almost in the clear. And here you go with this. Like, why? Like, if you want to be called Dr. Boo, you're going to have to go back to school. Nobody's believing you. Nobody's buying your story. You've got to go get the degree, boo. That's the only way. I'm a little heartbroken for you because so many people respected you for you and the advice that you were giving, and now you're making yourself a spectacle. You're making yourself a joke when sometimes you could just be quiet. Be quiet, go back to school, finish your degree, and then come back like I'm Dr. Bryant. There's nothing wrong with that. This ain't it. Do better. Just do better. All right. We love you, girl.
Yeah. Do better. Yeah. If you're going to do a scam, get creative and don't get caught out. I don't like it, but hey, if you want to be shifty, be good at it.
For real. She got mad at somebody that goes by Pastor Jamal Bryant. And she sent that man a letter, a cease and desist. Basically, she doesn't want him talking about anything remotely connected to her, about her doctorate, her career. You can't speak on me at all here. And it's a whole lot. She got exposed and called out for trying to go back to get said degrees and things of that nature. Another gentleman said, "Look, this school ain't even been up for more than a couple weeks." It's just you doing everything in your power to prove to the people that you are something that you're not. And I don't know why you are trying so hard. It's like when Corey Holcomb said she's not a real doctor, people were on the fence about it. Then there were inconsistencies. Then there were facts. Then there were key elements that were involved that showed that, well, here's the discrepancy in all of her arguments. She's not what she says she is. There's dozens of doctors, women specifically, online that break down what it takes to have this, have that. Show me what I'm showing the people. Explain to the people what I'm explaining. Like if you're what you say you are, then you have no problem doing what I did here. But you won't do it. So your brand, they issue out an email and a message to people. If y'all want a refund for this book, here, I got you. You disappear. People, they get off your helmet. Some people aren't letting it go, and I understand why. But you go under the radar, then you just pop back out doing this trend. And the only thing I could think of is either you're trolling and you need the money, or you're trying to get back in the algorithm again.
I think it's both. I think she's found an angle. She's definitely trolling. There's no doubt about it. You know what I mean? And also money as well. At the end of the day, that's what she's doing it for, money. And unfortunately, there's people out there that will buy into it. And if she finds, which it is, she finds enough suckers, you pretty package it, people will buy it. People won't know anything. It'll be too late.
There were more people.
Once she gets caught out, well, she's been caught out again. But she's got, as I said, she's got no remorse. You know, because if she's a real true doctor. Okay, my thing is, right, where's the Better Business Bureau? Why haven't they shut her down? If she's a legitimate business, that would have been shut and locked down a long time, unless she keeps closing one business down and starting up a new LLC. It's closing one business down, because I know it takes time. Yeah, paper trail, paperwork, blah blah blah. Maybe she's always like, oh, okay, I'll just create it up and create a new one. No one would know. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of things are not making any sense. There's too many loopholes. And how is she getting away with it? Unless she has about 2-3 different personas. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. And what poor sucker will pay for her? Like, this day and age, you want to background check everyone. You want to see and read the testimonials. You want to read and see the reviews. You know what I mean? I don't know.
If you spent a significant amount of money on someone and invested a significant amount of time into somebody that you believed could help you in areas that regular people couldn't because they don't have the credentials, and you pretty much had them on your timeline, you had them on your devices everywhere. You look to them for certain things that you couldn't get anywhere else, and then you come to find out that this isn't the person that you thought they were, and you then put all of this energy in this invested all this money. How would you feel? How would you take it?
Pissed. I meant sorry.
Nah, that's real. Give me 1 second. I got a quick emergency I gotta go take care of. Be right back. Dr. Cheyenne, Bryant, you're not a doctor. Stop acting like you're a doctor.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it baffles me, like how I don't understand, and I'm learning fast. People are always saying and being something they're not. And she's found a way to monetize on it. And as I said, my thing is like, where is the BB? Is it the Better Business Bureau? The Triple B. Where's that? Because I know, because the paperwork that gets involved to be registered as a small business, it's not light. You know what I mean? You have to have it registered. Well, not registered. You have to have it, notarized. You need to go to the bank. You need to do this. You need to pay the fees. It's not just like, you can start up an LLC. It's for free. Really? Really? I hate when people say that. But in this case, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, fun facts, or you got to find the facts. And what's with this? You say now it's Netflix? This has only been a week old. Okay, 6 days ago, the doctor credentials has been questioned yet again after participating in a Netflix documentary trend. How is this a trend? She's ripping people off. This is not a trend. This is a sick, twisted, manipulative, narcissistic, stupid woman that's found a loophole and taking advantage of the prey, of the ill, of the, yeah. Sorry, this hits a nerve. You know what I mean? Like, you're taking advantage of the vulnerable at the end of the day. Why?
Even if they're not
Like,
really equipped with enough speed. Yeah.
are you that low? Look, as I said, I don't know. This fine. Look, I get it. Once you're a scammer, you're a scammer. You can't get yourself out of it. You know what I mean? It's in you. You know what I mean? It's like a high. It's like a drug in that kind of sense. But when you actually prey on vulnerability of a person, or the mental health, or if you're not good and you don't feel about yourself, nah, that's just wrong. You know what I mean? Take advantage of something else, like in a sense of, okay, you want to rot the system? Okay, go rob a bank. Or go do the Cash App thing. You know what I mean? Pretend to be crypto, you know, do a crypto thing. Pretend you're a crypto person. You're not actually hurting and physically hurt. You know what I mean? But when you're actually like got a so-called office, yeah. But anyone can pull up an address and say, "Oh, I run a business from this." You know, let's Google it, and it comes up legitimate. Yeah, virtual address is a new thing. People do it all the time. Oh, you don't need to have a physical like PO box, or you don't need a physical address. Yes, you do. If you're a legitimate business, it has to be verified, especially in California, Secretary of State. Anyway, let me keep sipping my coffee. Sometimes I'm going.
I mean, so the thing is, she has certain credentials, but she doesn't have the ones that would allow her to put the DR in front of it. That's the thing. And it's like, I know people fraudulent and scam all the time. That don't mean it's okay or acceptable. Just because we see a lot of people get away with it, that don't mean that you should be trying to get over too. You're playing with people's lives. You're playing with people's livelihoods. Now, as far as the Netflix trend thing, it is a trend. I've seen a number of them. Basically, if you don't know what it is, they take the theme music. I can't play it because I don't want to get the copyright strike. They take the documentary theme music, put it in the background, then you get this little setup. The chair here, you put your best outfit on, and then the music play, and it's like such and such presents. This is what happened for such and such and such and such, and then the music just play, and then it's whatever. She just decided that she was going to put on that robe, a robe that was supposed to represent something that it actually didn't. 20 different podcasters, streamers, including this woman and a slew of others, have broken down and called her out. Oh, you got this off of Amazon. This isn't really the actual thing right here. You bought that robe off of Amazon. That's not really yours. Why are you lying to the people like that? Why? And it's like you've really going out of your way to convince people. It's either you're trying to really convince people that you are what you say you are, or you're just making fun of people. You're trolling. Because everybody is saying that you're not this. And my whole thing is, at the end of the day, whether or not she's a doctor or not, y'all still going to buy her book. You're still going to listen to her. And I've seen comments specifically say, well, I don't care. I don't care if she's a doctor or not. I like her. They like her character. They like her personality. So why not just be yourself? Now, I don't know about the BBB, and I almost said the other letter. I tried to avoid that one. You know,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But I think it's distasteful. It's corny as hell. Y'all too old for that. Make your money the right way. Why y'all be on this scam and stuff? I'm gonna do the trend though. I'm definitely gonna do it. I don't know. I'm gonna make fun of somebody though. I'm gonna mock. I'm not gonna like. I might troll her. I don't know. I'm gonna do that shit just cause. But I will never get in front of this camera and profess to be something that I'm not, and then you are in a life or death situation, or you're in a situation with your spouse, I tell you to smack the shit out of them, and then that'll make everything better. And then you do it, and then you get locked up, and you blame me for it. No, come on, man. And you suing this brother for what? He ain't said nothing that nobody else has said. But you targeted him because what? He's a big profile name. Plenty of folks have called you out about your credentials. Plenty of people have said something about you being a doctor. Why are you going after a pastor? Why are you going after someone with your name? Isn't it a coincidence we both have the Bryants in it? Strategic, all of it.
Like,
Because he told me that.
I know, like, when you're, you know, curating at that level, you're definitely hiding and you're definitely on the run. And what easier way is to scam people. If you're good enough to pretty package it, why not? And she's done it. I know she's done it more than once. And she's just going to continue until they actually lock her up. You know what I mean? What was that show? It was a little while back. There was another girl. She did this. I watched it on Netflix. It was really good. Where she would scam, like, I'm telling you, the lengths they go. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was really, really good. Like I said, she did it through credit cards. She did it through bankers. As I said, she was up there, like top notch. She loved it. She got caught in the end and she had to go to jail for embezzlement. But there's people out there that've got that particular mindset, or they've got that, you know, money hungry attitude. And I don't care who I'm gonna fuck over. I'm gonna do this, and it's my business. You know what I mean? And I'm a great believer. Yeah, humble beginnings, climb the ranks, do the work, but quick scheme, quick way. That's when they want to scam people. The higher you rise, or the quicker you rise, the quicker you fall down. That's how I look at it. You know, I'm all about slow and steady wins the race. But I'm telling you, there's times where I'm like, oof, I wish I knew how to scam people, or I wish I can just, you know, go rob a bank. You know what I mean? I'm sure we all can do with a few $1 million in that sense. You know, what can we do with that type of money? You know what I mean? How much of advance and how much further ahead? But as I said, this woman, she's got it. She knows what she's doing. She's doing it again. Damn, I want to meet her. I want to pick her braids. You know what I mean?
But I don't think that would be an interesting conversation. The last time I seen her speak to somebody, it wasn't as pleasant as you would like to think it was. It actually went the complete opposite. Actually, she kind of showed that her maturity doesn't match the degrees that she claims she has.
Yeah.
She snapped on them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I believe it.
How would you even approach that type of a sit down with her, knowing she got all this going on? How would you, like, if you were sitting face to face with her and you had to interview her? How would you approach that?
I would start off, you know, obviously, how are you? How's things? How's life? You know, warm into it, and then just go, so how's your business going? And go for the kill. And what's your clam? clam up like a chowder, clam up like a damn fish, fry like a fish. The look on her face. So one pet peeve or pet hate, I hate liars and I hate manipulators. Oh, that just rubs me the wrong way. They are just, and when you catch them in the act or when you catch them, they'll still deny it. But at the same time, you're a gutless. Yeah. But no, it's true though. Yeah, how would you approach it? How would you like open up a conversation, because it's gonna get dark fast, and at the same time you're gonna shut her down, and she's not gonna open up. She's not gonna say anything. It has to be like an Oprah interview. You know what I mean? Because she has her ways of knowing how to reel you in and ask the right questions. You know what I mean?
Because I mean, she already feel like she's smarter than the average person,
Yeah.
so she's going to try her best to finesse and finagle her way through the entire conversation.
Yeah.
And that's even off the strength that she's going to even accept the interview, because people like her, they only go where they feel the safest,
Yeah, that's true.
or they feel like they can benefit the most.
Yeah. Or it could, like, if she's that crazy in her brains or head, it could be a publicity. She probably could think, oh yeah, this would be great, more exposure. You know what I mean? Look at me, I'm going on national TV, I'm legitimate, so what's everyone's problem? And she can work off that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As I said, you don't know. Like, there's so many people out there will just sell you something and hopefully find enough people to buy into it.
Yeah.
With people like that, you have to find a way to ask questions without asking questions.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
if I have a contract with him for 5
Yeah.
years, you're gonna pay like
Because they're coming to the table already with their chessboard out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Like,
what is it?
having, like, yeah, it'll be like, I already can picture it, obviously being on a national stage or a national show or an established show or a talk show, because the host will actually have to do their homework too. They'll have to work it out, like, they've got to ask the questions too. They need to know about this person, and it's a reflection on them. If it go, which it will, and it does go south. Like I'm like, like 6 days ago, and okay, I'm gonna check her up too. Netflix documentary post, but just trolling. And I like how they're saying there are no posing that she doesn't have a doctorate degree. And someone said, because it's trademark. See, that means nothing. That means nothing. You know what I mean? It means nothing. You can get it copyrighted, you can get it trademarked, but if it's not registered in the state, but then again, people can start up a new business in Delaware. That's where a lot of companies go, because they know tax write-off. Oh, well, the taxes are not. Yeah, everyone. I don't know if you've noticed. If you ever look at the websites of people's websites, that's my thing. I always look at the website address and I look at the year. Then I know if they've been around or if they're legitimate. But I know a lot of businesses they don't want to open one up here in California or, you know, the big states because they know the taxes. And I'm like, well, people have, you know, I've had people say, why don't you just open one in, you know, in Nevada? But I'm not there. And people are like, so just get a virtual address. No one would know. And I'm just like, wow. And there it is. That's what I'm doing wrong. It's because I'm not a liar. Oh my God. I'm going to lose my mind. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, how many people had told me, yeah, don't worry about it. Just open one up there. I've had conversations with people. Just, you know, start up a new LLC. Have it out there. They won't notice. Just get yourself a virtual address. And I'm just like, so how do you get the mail? It's okay. You can get it forward to where you live. And I'm just like, so, yeah, okay, that's a whole nother topic. But, yeah, it's just, there's ways, you know, just